indulging me. I just wanted to see if something still worked and to make sure that it was still true. God is good, and all the time. Clap it up for yourselves, church. I think that is super important today to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to Minister Cameron Williams. Thank you to Reverend Dr. Clarence Moore, as well as the body of Good Shepherd for seeing my presence fit for this occasion. I did pray that God not allow what I prepared to prevent me from doing his will. I think as we stated earlier, giving ourselves away so he can use us. Which leads me to a confession, church, and I've already promised ahead of time not to take too long, because it is not about Tim Behling standing up here at this podium, but instead these graduates that we look upon and have great appreciation and belief in as they go out into the world and continue their journey of greatness. The first time, if I'm being transparent, I received a college degree. I was a non-traditional student working about 40 to 50 hours a week in steel-toe boots, not necessarily in the attire that I wear today on a daily basis, while attending class either before or after I punched the clock. Now, we all know and can agree that the achievement of anything, especially a college degree, is a journey and a mighty feat. Being honest with you, my biggest regret, since we are in the house of God and we want to make that connection on what is true, is that I allowed the fatigue of the accomplishment overshadow my ability to celebrate the accomplishment. So if you don't mind, since it's the only time on this day, in this way, can we give our class of 2024 graduates a thunderous round of applause and stand to your feet if you possible. Remember, church, these are our babies. These are our graduates. These are our leaders. These are our future doctors, lawyers, physicians, leaders of the community, pastors, and of course, encouragers of the next generation. And you don't have to stop just there. You can, of course, appreciate, clap for them, and give them their flowers day in and day out, especially after this ceremony and after this presentation. So don't allow me to stop you from allowing God to use you. If I move forward, again, good morning, Good Shepherd, graduates, class of 2024, family and friends, and any member of their village that has helped them become who they are today. It is an honor to be in your presence this morning, as it's always a pleasure to be in the presence of greatness, especially when it's in the house of God. When I look upon you, please understand that that is all I see. Greatness, undeniable greatness. One thing my bio didn't go into detail about is the importance of graduation specifically to me. How significant I place graduations and educational accomplishments on my list of priorities. Just so you know, it's pretty high. Throughout the month, the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've had the pleasure of celebrating a class of 2024 graduate in different spaces, on different platforms, and in different areas, because it's important. And the life that I built, the life that I work towards, has given me the opportunity to see people who are about to turn that tassel from right to left on an annual basis, and of course celebrate you in the way that I only know how. Especially, it means something. The reason being is because I'm the first person in my family to graduate from college with a 4-year degree. As I say that, I want to mention that I will also be the first person in my family to graduate with a 6-year degree or a graduate degree or a master's program, whatever you want to call it. I'm even thinking about seeing how it feels to add a doctor in front of Tim for a prefix just to make sure that the ceiling is continuously raised. And I say all that to say, the sky's the limit for you. And even when you get there, keep going after that. Young ladies and gentlemen, one thing for sure is that no matter if it's your first, if you're the first, or the next, willing to blaze a path that those upcoming can follow. If we garner motivation from the book of the Lord, ironically, 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12 says, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for believers in speech, in conduct, in love, and in purity." Graduates, I just want you to know that this is a great accomplishment, but it's not your greatest. Tomorrow when you wake up, you have completed a journey, but life isn't over. There's so much more that what you've done will allow you to do. This has helped you build a foundation. This has helped you set a platform, but this has also helped you lead by example and given others the opportunity to understand who you are. Of course, internally, you already knew, but I think it's really cool that you get to say it on paper too. I'm going to leave you with this as I close, 5 things that I encourage you to do in your next chapter of life. Number 1, take pride in everything that you do. If your name is attached, it should always leave a good impression. Never think anything is small, because everything has the potential to grow into something more. And with you being under the grace and mercy of God, you got to always understand there's something behind the door. Always remember that somebody is watching. Current leaders are always looking for new talents. And of course, there's an opportunity for anybody that approaches it with their hands open. Think how before you ever think no. If you confuse opportunities with tasks, you'll never do anything bigger than you. You have to align with everything that's offered, but you also have to be open to the things that are presented by those who know what's good for you. Give you the right to believe in yourself. If you earn your own respect and admiration, receiving it from others will come natural. Understand, you guys, that, again, if you were not great, these accomplishments would not be bestowed upon you. If you were not great, these opportunities would not be gifted. If you were not who you are, then life would not be going as smooth. There are plenty of other people who wish they had the opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments and the feats that you are currently. There are many who wish that they can walk a day in your shoes. There are many who look at you, whether they're the same age, younger or older, and admire you because they understand that day in, day out, any accomplishment that you've held in your hand has taken many hours, many days, many weeks, and for many years. But I think there's a simple term that says anything that's worth anything, it's okay to work for. So of course, we're proud of you, but I need you guys to, if you have not, look in the mirror and be proud of yourself. Everybody in this space, everybody in this room is celebrating you internally, externally. but you can only receive it from us if you first gift it to yourself. You are our future. You are our leaders. Again, you are the epitome of greatness. We love you, and we are so proud of you for being who you are. Remember to always hold your head high. Be proud, be great, and congratulations to the class of 2024.